Hi, everybody. I am Casey Sanders, and I want to tell you a little bit about who I am. So, we're going to share my PowerPoint. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm the first of six children. I have two sisters and three brothers. That is my family up in the top left of the screen. We were all raised in Idaho until my parents moved us to Connell, Washington when I was an early teen. And there, my mom stayed at home to take care of the house and children, and my dad was a farmer, potato farmer specifically. And because of that and where I was born, I like to consider myself a tater tot. So now I am married, and my husband and I have three amazing sons. So that's my husband down in the bottom left, and these are our children. Our two of our sons have gotten married, so now we have two beautiful daughters-in-law in the family. So our oldest son is Jackson. He's up at the top middle screen. Um, he and his wife Megan, they live in Spokane, where she has a doggy daycare, and he is in the car sales business. And then our second son, Hunter, he and his wife are pictured in the bottom in the middle. And they are currently living in England. They're in the Air Force. They're loving England and loving the opportunity to travel all around Europe. And then our youngest son, Aiden, is over there on the right, and he is a senior at Kennewick High School, where he is the drum major for the marching band, which has really been kind of cool. Actually, not just kind of cool, but totally cool. So these are our pets. Coda is a Boxador, which is a Boxer Labrador mix. She just celebrated her 10th birthday and is literally the sweetest dog I've ever known. The one in the middle, the white dog, is Diesel. He's a 2-year-old West Highland Terrier. He's got a lot of energy and the curiosity and personality to match. The cat over on the right, his name is Apollo. He's actually my son's cat. He doesn't really care for me very much, so we give each other our space. However, he does like to encroach on my space when I'm laying down in bed at night. Sometimes he likes to come and make biscuits on my belly. I guess I've got the best belly in the house for that. So, moving on, these are some of my hobbies. Some of the things that I like to do are sing karaoke. We have karaoke set up in our shop, so it's just kind of a fun thing we like to do and have our friends come over and do with us. I like to learn different types of hand lettering, but I'm not good at really any of it. We like to raise chickens, I like to garden, and I like to bake. Cinnamon rolls are one of my favorite things to make and also to eat. So these are some of my favorite things. My favorite book, my favorite children's book anyway, is called The Grumpy Monkey. My favorite TV show is Survivor. I've watched every single one of them ever since they came out. I don't know, late 90s. I don't remember. My favorite color is turquoise. I think maybe because it reminds me of the ocean, which I love to visit the ocean. And then two of my favorite places that I have traveled are to Hawaii and to Paris. I never really thought I cared about Paris. I never really wanted to go until my husband took me there for the first time. And it was at nighttime, and the Eiffel Tower was all lit up in its magnificent glory, and I fell in love immediately. One of my favorite foods to eat is crab, and I love to dip it in garlic butter. So delicious. And then the favorite movie that I have is called Tommy Boy, also from the 90s. I'm kind of dating myself. Who cares? Super, super funny movie, and I can quote quite a different parts of the movie. So funny. I love it. You should watch it. Okay, so why do I want to teach? I want to teach because when I was in the 3rd grade, I had a terrible teacher, and I don't want that for any child, for any student. It makes going to school difficult, and it makes learning hard. So you can see the picture right there from the movie Matilda. Maybe some of you have seen or read the book, even the book Matilda. She had a terrible teacher, Miss Trunchbull, and I relate my 3rd grade teacher to Miss Trunchbull. I don't want to be that kind of teacher. I want to be the teacher more like Miss Frizzle off the Magic School Bus, who is kind, compassionate, caring, and loving. I want all my students to know that they are welcome and cared about no matter who they are or what background that they come from. And I want to advocate for them and make sure that they know that I am their ally. So, along with being a teacher, I am specifically getting my endorsement in ELL. And that's because I think that reading is the foundation of all learning. Um, I think if a student is proficient in reading, then they're going to become more successful in other areas such as science, math, social studies, and even art. I think that if a student can't read or can't read well enough to get by, then the other areas of these studies are going to struggle. So I think reading is super, super important, and I want to help struggling readers become better at that and know that they can be successful in all things that they do. So that's a little bit about me. I'm excited to see everybody else's presentations and learn more about you. Thank you.